So I finally got out my knitting needles and some wool, and I gave myself a bit of a refresher course in how to knit, and now I think I'm ready to teach you all. So first of all, I'm going to show you how to cast on. So when you start any new piece of work, you just want to make sure you've got about an inch or so of spare wool at the beginning. I put a couple of knots in mine, but that part's optional. So the first thing you're going to do is you're just going to tie a loose knot around your left needle. And if you have put knots in, like I have, make sure they come all the way through. Okay. So yeah, just make sure that's not too tight, not too loose, because you need to be able to get the other needle in there. So with the right needle, you're going to come in through this side, you're going to go through the loop, and you're going to go underneath the left needle so that you form an X. So starting on this side, going through the loop, underneath and pushing up so that you're behind the needle. You're then going to take the wool in your right hand and you're going to wrap it all the way around the right needle and then hold it against the right needle. What you're going to do next is you're going to push the right needle down. It's going to come back through this first loop that we made, and the wool that you've just wrapped around is going to catch on the right needle to make your next stitch. So you can see it's caught on there. So you're just going to pull a little through, and then what you're going to do next is you're going to twist the left needle over this loop. It's going to go up underneath and then through the gap. So twist over, underneath, through and up, and your right needle comes out, and then just pull that tight. So I'm going to undo this and show you again. Okay, so you begin by just tying a loose knot around your left needle. Remembering to make sure that if you do any knots, they have to come all the way through. Hold the tail against the left needle just to keep it out of the way. Take the right needle, go underneath, through the gap, and up behind the left needle to form the X. Take your wool in your right hand, wrap all the way around the right needle, hold against the right needle comes down back through that first loop, and your new stitch has caught on the right needle. You're going to pull a little through, then you're going to twist the left needle over this loop. It's going to go underneath and through the gap. So twist over, underneath, through the gap, and right needle comes out, and just pull that tight. So I'm just going to show you the stitch another couple of times. So you're going to start in between stitch 1 and stitch 2. Just go underneath through stitch 2 to form the X. I'm going to take the wool, wrap it all the way around the right needle, hold it against the right needle. Right needle is going to come down back in between stitch 1 and 2, and you're going to catch your new stitch. So you're just going to pull through a little, then left is going to go over the loop, through the gap and up, take right needle out, pull things a bit tight. Show you again, so going in between stitch 2 and 3, just go underneath and behind the left needle to form the X. Take your wool, wrap it all the way around the right needle, hold it against the right needle comes down and through the gap with the new stitch hooked on, pull a little through, left needle twists over, underneath, up through the loop, right needle comes out and you pull tight. So I'll show you one more time. So in between 3 and 4, going underneath the left needle to form that X. Take your wool, wrap it all the way around the right needle, hold it against the right needle. Right needle comes down to go back between stitches 3 and 4, and your new stitch has caught on there. So you pull a little through, twist left, over the loop, underneath and up, and right needle comes out, and then just pull everything tight. And then you just carry on with that for as many stitches as you need, and then once you've got your amount, you can start knitting. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that has taught you how to cast on, and subscribe to my channel to see more knitting videos and lots of other different types of videos. Thank you for watching.